Welcome to Chiang Mai, Thailand. Your tour guide today, Paul Banaisak. For the last 2 or 3 years or so, I've had commitment issues to many things in life. You know, as they say, things come in packages or they come in threes, and that's sort of how my life has recently been. It's just been 3 years of not really wanting to commit to certain relationships because of my lifestyle and not really knowing where I'm going to be next. Not being able to really find a home, to be in one place for an extended amount of time. Going between the states, from the West Coast to the East Coast, to being in Europe for a little bit, to coming to Asia and back home, from being a sponsored fighter to being someone that was, you know, sleeping on a couch at a friend's house in California, and then sleeping on the floor at before Namsak Noi gym, then sleeping inside the gym, and then being in a comfortable home. Gave me those different extremes to, I think, now find out where I really want to be. I think those 3 years were really important to be by myself, to experience all the different extremes of life of what might some call the fighter lifestyle, and to really learn like where's my middle, where's my place, you know, to be. Where am I most efficient? Where is my mind the most healthy? I know what tomorrow brings, and I can build upon it in more of a blueprint kind of way, and I have more of control over it now. So yeah, living in the different extremes like really taught me who I am, where I should be, and I feel like finally I'm home. I was able to sign a lease. I'm in a relationship. The first time I ever came to Chiang Mai, a lot of people spoke about it, and I thought it was more of a mountainous region. I was more picturing what a lot of people see Pai as, and then I realized it was a city, and I was just in Bangkok for a number of months, training and fighting in Bangkok, and I just didn't want to go to another place that was full of gray walls. So I was kind of reluctant to go to Chiang Mai, and once I actually pulled the trigger and went, I realized that it was nothing like Bangkok actually. And I understood what people were talking about. You just have to go there, you just have to feel the character, the culture, and to get out of the bus and not be haggled by a million people and tuk-tuks and things like that trying to bring you to different places. It was rather quite refreshing to be able to be in the city, but also be within a 10-minute range of being in the mountains and being in nature, the rice fields. It's quite a sight to see. It's a different energy. When yeah, you're in a city, there's tall buildings, but then right behind the buildings you still see the mountains, and you can get on the motorbike, just drive 10 minutes away. The fighting is so dynamic, you know, it's so dependent on your last performance and where you go next. You know, like I've had one win that really shapes the next 3 fights that I have, being on the biggest promotions, and then you can have one loss that kind of backtracks you the other way. Team Quest is kind of known as an MMA gym back in the States, though it is a Thai boxing gym out here that does offer MMA. It has brought some of the bigger fighters to the gym and to the area. So in Thailand it's really tough for guys that are above 70 kilos, 1, to find fights, 2, to have sparring partners, clinching partners their size and weight. So although you might have very skilled training partners, not always the same style, the same power, the same weight that you're training with. So being here at Team Quest, I have guys that are my size, some even bigger, to challenge me when it comes to size, skill, and a lot of them, there's just no egos. That's the number one thing. Here there's a lot of competition, people pushing each other on a skillful level, but then the second you finish, you know that you guys are friends, there's no egos, it's good vibes only.